What's up, y'all? Back and better. It's Young Izzy. We're here today again. We had a beautiful place. I'm over here. You know, this nice place is gonna soon be my background. I mean, not my background, but my backyard. I can envision it. I'll flip the camera, but I can't do it through here. But listen, I come here with just a little short message. I did just put a short out on my YouTube. One thing I'm practicing right now is being more in depth, right? Because regardless, I'm a very deep person. That's just naturally how I am. I love substance. I love what's beneath the surface of the ocean. You know what I mean? There's actually a pond in here. Like, the top is beautiful, the waterfall hidden inside, but it's what's going in. Just keep going in within. Of course, then you're not gonna get lost, but I'm practicing to be more deep or have more depth, and even in my surface conversations, because it's gonna naturally happen. That's something I've shied away from a lot. However, that's how I'm gonna continue to move forward with that. So as I'm transitioning into that, you know, just keep continuing to put that in my messages and conversations. Just be with me, because I'm practicing right now. I'm learning. What I wanted to say though is that I had a video about this, and I just know that I don't belong in a facility where I'm supposed to just work for somebody else. And I'm not saying that like in a way of far as, oh, I'm my own boss, and I'm like, you know how everybody wants to be their own boss, which is more power to them, but not a lot of people are actually fit to be their own boss. I've always had this thought since I was a young kid. I've always never been okay with authority. Not saying that I'll be rebelling against them. However, I do what I want, and I just never been tight with authority. I never been like, oh, I need to have some authority. Even some of the people that had authority over me, whether it's parents, whether it's managers, teachers, principals, I've always, you know, spoke my shit. I've always talked my shit. I've always said what I need to say. I always stood on my square, and it's never changed. So I looked at that and I was thinking, I'm not pretending to be like, oh yeah, I'm my own boss, I'm my own way. No, I've always been this way. You can ask my mom. If she was here right now, she would tell you. I've never been a person to quickly just go underneath someone else's authority. Of course, if you're a mentor, you know, that's different. I'm going to take in what you say. I'm going to listen, because at the end of the day, I'm humble as well. I'm down to earth. I'm understanding, but at the same time, I have my own authority within myself. I trust myself. That's been a long journey, you know, just lately. A long journey of trusting yourself. It sounds so simple and it sounds so short, but that's literally what everything is trusting yourself that everything will be well. And big shout out to the people around me that you know, that's put that in my head. And big shout out to Reach, because, you know, he's been there for me whenever I needed a word. But you gotta trust yourself. In this journey I've been on, the reason why I took my time away to stay away, you know what I mean, to stay away from just YouTube, there's sometimes where I have periods where, you know, I'm gonna still keep posting videos even throughout those periods, but I have periods where it's a learning phase. It's like, it's the hermit crab, or the hermit phase, or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm learning, and I'm taking everything in, and what I need is to look within and not be with the outside world. You know what I mean? Because lately I'm truly embodying myself without anybody else's words. Of course, being considerate of certain things. You got to be considerate in a professional manner. You got to still not care about someone's feelings. But if you just met them, you know, of course, just, you can speak in a different way, a different tone. A lot of people don't understand and realize that you're a blunt, real person. But I've been embodying sorry, it's a little cold. But I've been embodying myself, authentically showing up for who I am, trusting my word, trusting myself, my instincts. Still learning, of course, because, you know, I'm a young man, 24, growing up, doing what I need to do. I got some great people around my side and in my corner, you know what I mean? Shout out to those people. I'm very grateful for them. But that's where I've been. But I'm back and I'm better. And it's in the sense of not like, oh, everything is just so good and peachy and shit. No, it's not even that. It's more so I've learned to embody me. And when I'm in a room, I'm not going to take away how I actually interact, the depth I have, how authentic I am, the way I speak, the way I look at the world. It's always been the same way since I've been young, and it's only enhancing, and I'm stepping into it without feeling judged, right? Of course, you may feel those feelings. We're humans. We feel feelings, but another thing that what kept me lost in a lot of ways was the fact that other people would tell me how I should operate in my world. Of course, again, like I said, when you speak to people, you don't have to be like, man, I don't give a fuck. Well, you can, but you're like, you fucking up. You know what I mean? You don't got to say that with every person. You don't know how every other person's gonna operate. But I know now I don't care. You know, I actually don't care. And of course, I can speak differently with other people, and then other people that's really around me and close to me, I'm gonna be like, bro, you gotta quit that shit, because you know me, and other people don't. But at the same time, people can't tell me how to be me anymore. That's my superpower. I'm evolving every day. And the more I've been doing that, the more I realize, shout out to KD too, because I had a great conversation with him last night about just owning yourself. And when you own yourself and you're authentically yourself, you're pure, people look at you like, wow, that's one in a fucking kind, which, yeah, we one in a fucking kind over here. That's what we are. We evolving people, evolving motherfuckers. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're evolvers. We're evolving stars. I'm still finding out a word for us, by the way. But we're gonna keep evolving in everything that we're doing. But when you truly are authentically you move genuine, you move to your own drum, to your heartbeat, bro. The universe works for me. Everything is working for me. Why? Because I trust it. I wield it. Like, I literally wield the universe. Why? Because I'm doing it my way. I'm not doing it how anybody else wants me to or is doing it. I'm doing it the way I want. Literally created my own way. People see that, they be like, whoa, that's one of a kind, which is true. But the thing is, I'm just a man. I'm just trusting myself. And I trust myself truly. And this message is for you to trust yourself. And that's where I've been. I wanted to come and let you guys know what's been happening with me, because we're a family now. We're here together. We're evolving. We are the next generation. We are the next people that's in line to help all these people out. You know what someone told me earlier? He was like, you don't belong here. We work together. But I had this conversation last night too. But I already knew I don't belong there. That whole day, I'm thinking, bro, I know I don't belong here. I move differently. I got these, you know what I'm saying? I got these clothes or whatever. It ain't that much, but the clothes don't even define me. I define me, bro. I don't need nothing outside of me anymore. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Of course, there's still things to overcome. He was like, you're going to be on top of a mountain. You want to tell him, look at your stance. You're an inspiration. You're an influencer, a role model. Look at you. You know you're not supposed to be. It's fashion. Bro, that's what it is. That's what I've always been. That's what it's always been. And I'm done playing like, oh my God, like, how do you see that? Like, no, I know it. I don't need you to tell me. And I appreciate that though. I just don't need no one to tell me about those things, because I know it. But when they say it, it's just confirmation from the universe into myself that this is what I'm giving off. That's my frequency. That's my vibration. That's my vibe. I appreciate shit like that. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? But that right there is knowing and trusting myself. I'm moving how I want to move. I'm trusting myself. I came out here in this field. By the way, this is the thing that's going to be my backyard. I'm going to, like, they're so fucking beautiful. I love that shit. But things like that is just, it's a reflection of, and it's an embodiment of who I am within. If someone is seeing that, bro, I don't even got no haircut. My hair is a bit messy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm just wearing a regular black and white and some damn ones and a chain and some earrings, and, you know, I ain't even got no haircut. I ain't get no nothing. But it's not even about that. That's surface shit. Don't get me wrong, I like to look fly, I like to look clean. But that's surface level. Who are you within? I operate off of that. Everything else comes. Again, we still learning, we still evolving, but I'm letting y'all know what one of the leaders of this evolution is doing. I'm setting the tone, I'm setting the standard. I am the tone, I am the standard. So what are you? That's your homework for today. Write down what standard are you. Write down what tone you're gonna set. And tell me about it in the comments. This is Isaac Hernandez, aka Young Izzy, leader of the evolution. I'm gonna say one of the leaders because there's a lot of us. But for this right here, I'm a leader. I'm the leader of the evolution. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm back. We're gonna get this shit going, baby. You don't belong where you're supposed to be. You belong where you know you need to be. Facts. We talking. Let's go.